Disney had their earnings call today, and the stock is tumbling down. This was posted actually by CNBC,
Woo!
and that it's like going down. It's already gone down 10%. Now, I can give you the quick version, and then maybe tomorrow, if we have time, I can while more stuff is still coming in as we're talking. Um, Basically, what happened is because of the movies and because of the TV shows, according to CNBC, that is why the numbers are kind of flat with Disney. They didn't really do well. They didn't really do poorly, but it was under. It was reported that it was under. Like, these are some of the numbers here. Disney stock fell nearly 10% early morning trading on Thursday. They blamed that the business was weighed down by its TV network and lackluster theatrical film slate, which we've been reporting on, that their shows and movies suck. They're not making any money. But Avatar is coming, so maybe that'll give them a boost by the end of the year. And they were expected to do 22.75 billion, but they only did 22.46, heading in the wrong direction. The only bright spot of the entire Disney earnings, of course, is theme parks and cruises. That's the only thing that made them money. That actually went up. They actually Disney park attendance down, but guest spending increases. Here's why, and we've been reporting this here, is that they keep raising the prices on everything. Everything has gone up in the parks, from food to water, tickets, fast passes, everything else. So less people are going, but the people that do go are spending more money. Plus, they got they dropped a lot of cruise ships that launched this past year, and so that's also raking in a lot of money for them as well. So the only bright side, yeah, that they did better on the entertainment, I guess is what they call this, the entertainment section, because of the theme parks. So even though their attendance is down. But I don't know if you remember, but about a year ago, there was an article that came out that we went over, showing and saying that Disney's goal is to outprice the poors and the middle class, to give the people with a lot of money a better experience. And that this was a plan that they had put in place a few years ago after the lockdowns, that they were going to
Hold on,
charge.
outprice the poors. I just had to like comment. That's a good line, Jay. Outprice the poors. I like it.
Well, as I'm saying, it's like, so if they charge a lot more money, it will keep the lower and middle class out. So the people with money will have a better experience, and they think they will spend more money in the park. Now, according to this report, it's kind of working right now. Like I said, attendance is down, but they're making more money because people are spending more in the park. Could that be sustainable? Are they going to hike the price? They just did a price hike 3 weeks ago. Are they going to hike it up again to see if they can get more pours out? You know, I don't know. And the only pours that'll be in there are Make-A-Wish kids and wheelchairs. We will see. But right now, the only thing keeping Disney going is the theme park and the cruise ships. They're getting ready to launch another cruise ship that is already being sold out. So it must have been like people like got tired of Carnival cruises and decided that they were going to go to Disney. So the Disney Cruise Lines, and again, for what it's worth, people are claiming that the experience with their families on the Disney Cruise Line is 100 times better than going to the theme park, because they actually brought pieces of the theme park inside their ships. There's rides inside these ships. There's Star Wars bars, the Haunted Mansion bar, Pirates of the Caribbean bars type things. There is no gambling on Disney Cruise Lines. But if they were interviewing certain families that have a lot of children, and they were like, going on a cruise is the Disney experience that's a lot cheaper. And instead of dealing with the headaches of waiting in lines and stuff like that, you can still see all your favorite characters. You know, kids could get pictures with Mickey and everything like that. So it looks like a lot more people are choosing to go on Disney cruises than going to theme parks. But that, again, is what's keeping a lot of the money coming in for Disney. Definitely not their streaming and movies are not doing well.
Yeah, I mean, their summer was basically abysmal. You know what I mean?
Yes.
When you look at a lot of these movies that they put out, they do have some big ones coming up at the end of the year. Zootopia 2, which, like, even though I don't really care about it, I think Zootopia 2 is probably going to do pretty well. And then obviously, like you said, Avatar. And so that, like, those two at the end of the year, we'll have to see what they do and if they make up for the losses that they've sustained all year long. So we'll see.
The
But
other
I
thing that
like,
they're not reporting that you mentioned before is that they're like not sharing with us certain numbers like on their Disney Plus anymore. They choose not to share subscriber stuff like that. So we can only go by what they say as far as that goes. So we'll keep an eye on it. There's more things that are coming out of this report that they're announcing, such as like their partnership with Epic Games and how they're going to include video games on the Disney Plus service with Epic. So I'm not sure what that looks like. They're gonna try anything right now. They've already everything that they touch, they destroy. So Fortnite, it was nice playing. It's gonna
God,
go down.
it's over. Yeah, down 10% basically today after a little miss on the earnings there. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow.